My name is Tom Damiano, and I've been straight edge for 6 years.
All right, my name is Paul Swim, and I've been straight edge since, I think 9 years now. Ninth grade, September of ninth grade is when I started claiming to be straight edge. Straight edge is a totally positive movement in every sense of the word. In every sense of the definition, you know, it's kids abstaining from alcohol and drug abuse and other types of like control. I mean, how much better can you get? How many parents would love to say, I don't have to worry about my kid driving home drunk. I don't have to worry about my kid getting caught with pot. I don't have to worry about my kid dying 5 years too early because of, smoking. Just having quality friendships and quality time to spend with my buddies instead of kind of doing something fake, trying to impress people you never really even liked, So that's kind of how I view partying.
How has straight edge made a difference in your life?
I'd say it's made a difference in my life because I'm able to stay away from drugs and alcohol, make clear decisions, and be able to be myself and sober pretty much.
I think it's completely misrepresented, from like Geraldo having Carl Buechner from Earth Crisis on his talk show to blaming him for murders of one or two people because of it's crazy straight edge kids. Like, when there's fights, it'd be more like people acting like bullies. It's like respect issues, respect and that kind of stuff. Not really more about straight edge or veganism. But there's a lot of debates. I had a lot of problems when I first got to college, just like, a lot of other kids have when they're a freshman in college, and everybody was drinking, everybody was getting drunk because it was their first time away from home. For me, it was like my second time away from home because I got an apartment right after high school, that summer after graduation, and everybody was drinking, everybody was doing drugs and going crazy and getting sent home from school and failing out the first weeks, and and I was miserable, but I stuck with what I always knew, and that was staying drug-free, staying alcohol-free, staying, away from smoking and all that kind of.
I play in a couple bands, and we're always out playing shows, and that's what I look forward to on like a Friday or Saturday night, or in the winter we'll get a crew of people together, jump in a van, throw snowballs at fucking drunk idiots.
Every single weekend from 10th grade, which is about 2001, to, just recently. Well, I mean, and still now. I've been going to shows, seeing live music, and being in a band, and traveling, and doing that stuff for years now, for 7, 8 years. And it's been incredible. I've been as far as Croatia, Spain, France, Germany, England, Belgium, Sweden, Norway, Mexico, Canada. I've been to California. I've been around the country 10 times. So, like, that's what I did. And, from a family where my parents have only left the state 3 times and we've lived on the same farm for 55 years, I think that I've done a lot more things in my time and in my life in the short 23 years I've been here than just my parents. So I just gravitated towards it because I was a lost kid looking for something to hold on to and something to be involved in and something to say I was, So I was just in a band for years where people were alcoholics and drug addicts, and ultimately it led to their demise. And, now I'm a business owner and soon to buy a house, and, and in the next few years to have a wife and kids. Why would you ever start something that you could easily avoid, when you know the cold hard facts are there? A cigarette takes off 11 minutes of your life. Think of all the stupid things you do when you're drunk. You could drive a car, you could have sex with someone with AIDS, you could, you could have sex with someone you don't want to have a child with and have a child with. The possibilities are endless. You could be in a fight. Think of how many fights and arrests are made because of intoxication each week.
What kind of things influence your decision to become straight edge?
Things that influenced me were, there's a couple addiction problems in my family, and I feel like I have an addictive personality, and I feel like if I did do that stuff that it would end up being like that. And
straight edge and vegan straight edge is strong worldwide, and I think that Syracuse and Earth Crisis Impact has shown, and it's been incredible. And it's awesome for me as since I've worked for Earth Crisis, and a lot of the guys in Earth Crisis are close friends. Definitely hits home and really matters to me. So I'll be sticking completely true to what I've always been into for the rest of my life. Straight edge has saved my life on many levels. Definitely a guy that has an addictive personality, you know, from being into working out to, you know, going to hardcore shows to working. Everything I do is kind of an addiction. So I'm glad that I've never, you know, fallen victim to drugs and alcohol. I mean, and for a lot of you, it's the same way. A lot of people have addictive personalities. So save yourself. Save yourself thousands of dollars. Save your family tons of headaches. Save yourself tons of headaches. Save yourself tons of regret by, you know, stopping behavior that puts you in a completely defenseless state. So I think that's the only thing you can do is arm yourself to fight the battle that is life every day, you know, in a conscious, sober state.
Yeah.